that's because all of the California wildfires that I was just at in Yosemite is in the horizon and everybody's talking about it. But what they're not talking about is that we're all connected. You know, I've been looking at our environment. Woke up in the morning with my beautiful girlfriend and we looked out into the lake and it was picture perfect. Glass reflection, the little crane coming across the top of the water. Everything looked so beautiful, right? It was something on a level that I never seen before. And then now I'm looking at another level that I never even seen before. And we had to realize that no matter where you go, there you are. And no matter wherever anyone goes, we're all in it at the same time on the same planet. And that had to be discussed because a lot of us, right, we're in our world where we think it's only me. You know, I'm the only one with the only one with the emotions. I'm the only one breathing smog. I'm the only one that gets angry. It's like, no, we're all taking our turns on this planet to reach and absorb what's going on in our world, right? So in our world, when we look around, we think that this is just my apartment, these are just my bills, this is just my problems, and the truth is that we're all in this together. This haze, this world has been built around a central circumference. I want to say circumference, right? A central circumference. It's a globe. It's literally a sphere. That's the word I was looking for. And the sphere keeps us in a closed circuit television, right? It's like we don't get to go to a country that no one else has gone before. No, they're all the same countries, and we don't get to eat a food that's never been made before. No, it's still the same proteins, right? It's still the same vegetables, and we don't get to breathe a different air or drink a different water. No, it's all in circulation. So when we try to separate ourselves from our environment, when we try to separate ourselves from each other, we're lying to ourselves. We are literally on the same ball. And it's so funny that we try to push ourselves past other people, like, well, at least I got my bills paid, or I went and got an education, or whatever other type of stuff that we like to flex on other people. But the only flex that we could show as a human race is us working together. See, we always like to compete with each other. We have no problem competing with each other. We have no problem knocking another motherfucker out, watching his whole career go down while our career goes up. It's the fact that no one's going anywhere. It's a delusion and an illusion for us to think that mine's going up and yours is going down when it's all going in a circle. And that was what I learned. I learned it in China, and I learned it the hard way, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it to the last of my breath. That's pollution and population I haven't seen and you have never seen on a level that's never been seen. And when I was there, I had to quickly realize that while I was walking, like I'm quite like looking now, I look out into the haze and I'm like, ooh, that's about 2 miles away where I can't see anymore. If I travel 2 miles, I'll come back and look at the 2 miles I was at. Guess what? I'm in it. And you're in it too. It's not a separation. That's a delusion. That's a illusion. And we're going to say it again. It's something that's making us a deception to our minds that we think that no one can be touched. A lot of people think, oh, I can do something to another person. It'll never happen to me. It's like, no, there's karma involved. I can make money and watch other people not make anything at all. There's still karma involved. You get these things where it's like we have bigger walls and single homes and individual mentality, and the facts are you're still breathing the same air. I'm still waiting for somebody to come up with land that isn't on this planet, right? So we're still getting the same fruits, same vegetables, same nutrients from the same environment that we keep pumping it back into. So we go, oh, that's separate from us. That's in Northern California. No, dude, that's like right next to us. I literally just drove there Yosemite with my girl. We were right on top of it, and it's shocking to me how people think that they're just so separated from it all. Like those aren't my neighbors. I live next door to them, but I don't need to say hi to them. I don't need to bring them cookies. I don't need to associate with them. It's like, no. You're now in that tribe. Whether you like it or not, you jumped into the apartment building, that's your tribe. And as we go and reach into new levels of our human consciousness, we go like, hey, this isn't just separate events. This isn't just like we're just watching the glaciers melt. Now it's starting a matchstick fire to the forest, and that's what it's like. You know, the forest and the mountains aren't separate. Yet we like to separate ourselves from our environments. We're like, oh, that's just deer. Oh, that's just wildlife. Oh, that's just wildfire. No, it's fire, and it's animals, And you're an animal too. And just like every other animal on this planet, we have to coexist. There's a co-symbiance with this. That's why I was telling you, it's such a beautiful environment that we can go into it and sit in a hot tub and soak our bones and let it heal us. And that our environment brings us oxygen so we can keep breathing. And then it also just so happens to be the only planet with water. But it's not enough water to go around. If you notice, it's starting to go from the glaciers and not into the mountains. It's not going into the places where we need it, into the fields. So we hyperjuvenate. We come up with other different scams to drain other aquifers or get water from other places. I saw a condenser that I thought that was really cool. A solar panel, a solar ran condenser that would literally just suck in the air, cool it into a cooling tank, and that dew would be the freshest water we could get. That's all it's about. It's about us being fresh with ourselves. So fresh and so clean. We need to be clean with ourselves. We need to be clean with our thoughts and clean with our environment. When we come clean, then it's like, okay, it's not just on us anymore. It's a we, right? And it's like this we over me mentality where it's like, we all need to breathe. We all need to coexist. We all gonna need water. And without those basic necessities, the things that connect us the most, the bare necessities, right, is making us more connected, right? Like we live in a hyper-connected world where it's like, this is faster than, what's that called? Fiber optics. This is faster than fiber optics. This is beyond any terabyte that we've ever built or a USB or some kind of storage battery device. This is our world. This is our energy. This is the energy force, magnetism, polarity, and gravity that goes through all of us. So I thought it was just so unique. When I was just watching some people go up to the plane and then they can experience zero G without paying all the big bills for Bezos and your boy Richard Branson, right? So you're going to want to feel what it's like to leave Earth, right? To leave gravity. It's a different sensation where your body doesn't feel the weight of itself inside of its own bones. Yeah, none of us are going anywhere. Like, I hate to tell you that. Like, none of us are going anywhere. We're really stuck on this one planet and we better figure it out quick because it's the only one that we know of. So it's another thing for us to go to another planet. That's just escapism. It's our topic to fix this planet and fix our communication with each other and the way we interact with our environment and the way that we will be in the future. And that's the big shocker. I'm watching children this morning and my buddy's recording them all slow-mo and they look all like cool kids going to school. And I was like, that's so cool, man. They know about technology. They know about cameras. They know about social media, but they're still human. They're little humans. They just so happen little humans to be in the 21st century. It could be the little humans that were in Egypt, the Egyptian times. This is all human behavior and all human emotions and the way that we deal with ourselves. It will dictate how we deal with our environment, and that's all. It's all connected. It ain't like you're gonna get an emotion that no one else is gonna get. It's not like you're not gonna get a food that someone else hasn't eaten. We're all in this together. Someone's making that meal. Someone was farming the vegetable, and now someone's eating it. And there's our full circle of life. So let's stop acting separate. Let's start acting together. Let's start treating each other like with some human dignity. Let's start not pretending that some people that can have ultra wealth shouldn't reach the ultra poor, and that these balances need to be balanced. And the moment that it's off balance, we'll see things like wildfire. See all that haze? Or riots, right? Or fighting, where we can all be loving and communicating and making this world a better place. And that's what I'm about. Your boy Marky saying I have to work on my faults, y'all. I got a temper. I gotta beat my competition inside of me, right? Like, and outside of me in business, I have a thirst for living this life beyond my own existence. And in that, I threaten the algorithm. In that, I practice what I preach. And these words reach to other people. I didn't smoke weed this morning. It's all motivation. They can't block the shine. I keep telling you, can't stop my shine. And that's your morning marijuana motivation time. On my heart from the start, your boy Marky saying, can't stop, won't stop, peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side, because that's exactly where we're at. On the other side is another circle. You come back to full circle to where you are right now. And that's exactly why we're blessed. Peace. I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your time. Chigathon. Peace. Pals. Beijos. Mwah.